We started in 2006 with a plan to provide technology services to companies that couldn't afford the kind of infrastructure that they really needed. And when I look back at the last 20 years, it's hard to describe how many challenges there have been along that period. So, 2007 through 2009, world's largest economic depression since the 1920s. Then we had 4 years of paralysis after Brexit, and then finally the pandemic. And of course now we've got fuel price shocks and all sorts of other challenges related to war in Europe. So when you think about all of those things and the enormous headwinds that we've dealt with over that period, it's miraculous really that we are where we are. But here we are in 2026 with 80 people more or less working for us across 4 locations. We have customers who've been with us for most, if not all, of that 20-year period. They've been incredibly loyal to us throughout that. And of course, because they have been loyal to us, when they experience their own challenges or headwinds, we can afford to be loyal to them too. So that means that we can support them when they need us, and we can be flexible. We don't have to account to ourselves for anybody else. We can make decisions that allow us to support a customer who might be having a challenge of their own. It means that we can support that challenge, we can see them through the other side of that challenge, and they can stay with us. The same is true of our staff. We've got team members who've been with us for most of that 20-year period too. They've also had personal challenges, family challenges, all sorts of other things that they've had to deal with, which, because they're loyal to us, we can be loyal to them and be supportive. So I think that's the biggest thing about being our own business, owned by us, run by us. We make our own decisions. We're not accountable to anybody external. We can do whatever is necessary to provide the support that our customers need, that our staff need, so that we are always there when they need us. And that feels to me like perhaps the most important thing. We're a family business. 10% of the business are family members, in fact, and in every area of the business, not just the technology, but also in the commercial side and the operational side. Most of them are a lot younger than me and able to drive the business forward long after I haven't got the energy for it anymore. And that's a really important thing. It means we can think in terms of decades rather than quarters. It also means that family will push you when perhaps the people that just work for you maybe don't. They'll challenge you a bit more. And because you want to leave a thing in the best possible shape for them, it does shape your decision making. The other advantage is that Matthew and I, we own the business between us. Yes, we have financial support from the bank externally to enable us to make acquisitions, but essentially every decision that gets made is our decision to make. We don't have to explain ourselves to anybody else. We don't have to get anyone else to agree to what we want to do. So when we need to make adjustments, we can do that quickly. We have been there, we've done that. We've experienced all of the same challenges that our customers have. So when somebody comes to us with a business problem, we've already seen it. We know exactly what their pain is, and we know how to fix it. And that is something you only get when you're not short-term in your thinking. A lot of our competitors, they are part of an acquisition vehicle. They've been taken on with a view to running for a relatively short period and then bringing a profit to their ultimate owner. And I'm not knocking that. I think that's a strategy, just not our strategy. We want to be around for the long term. We want to continue to give our customers value and quality and experience and expertise for as long as they'll have us. And if that's less than 5 years, that's disappointing. If it's more than 20 years, it's absolutely perfect. And thankfully, most of our customers appear willing to do that. And I think we do bring something to the table that other people don't. We are with your business for a really long time. We know exactly how you work. We understand what your drivers are. We can come along and talk intelligently about why something might work well for you and why something else might not. And that's not something you get when you only have a short relationship with somebody. It's something that comes from knowing them really, really well and working with them for a really, really long time.